Hey guys, it is Sunday. This is Rachel Graham. I'm in a different sort of place than I normally sit, so it's a little bit echoey in here, but bear with me. So today is super awesome. I'm going to be talking about the fact that I'm 19 weeks pregnant today. So the baby is half a pound and six inches long, so that's pretty crazy. If we compare it to a fruit, the baby is the size of a juicy mango. So that's pretty nuts. Like a juicy mango, I envision being like this big. So that's like a little tiny human. It's just crazy to try to wrap my brain around it. But I just wanted to give you guys some of the interesting stats from the What to Expect app for the 19th week. So I'm going to be referring to my notes down here. So right now the baby is covered in what's called vernix caseosa, which is this white coating that covers the baby. And it's made up of dead skin cells, of oil from the glands, and then from this hair called lanugo, which is a super fine hair that covers the entire baby's body. So it sounds really gross, but it's meant to serve as like a waterproofing for the baby's skin. So because the baby is floating in the amniotic fluid, obviously its skin is exposed to water 100% of the time, and if it didn't have the vernix to protect the skin, it would come out looking like a shriveled prune. And it also, interestingly enough, the vernix makes it easier for the baby to actually exit and slide through the birth canal. So the inside of the birth canal is also coated with the vernix, so it's like a lubricant. So it's pretty amazing what the human body is capable of. It's just like unreal to me. It's like this crazy ass thing is happening inside of me right now, and it's like, you know, it's just bizarre. The whole thing is crazy. First pregnancy, nuts. So basically, in terms of the size of the baby and like its limbs, the legs are now proportionate to its arms. So that's kind of cool. There's newly formed neurons that have formed, and they're sending signals from the brain to the muscles. So the baby's, you know, moving its arms and legs, and it's kicking. So I have personally not felt any kicking or fluttering yet. They say it's super normal to not feel anything. So between 19 weeks and 22 weeks is the range of when people start to feel either like really slight kind of like feathery tickles or flutters, or like full-on kicks. I haven't experienced one thing, like no flutter, nothing. But I am just at the start of the 19th week, so I'm not worried about it at all. I'm actually kind of nervous to experience that, like to feel it for the first time. I think it'll be sort of weird, but really cool, I'm sure. So that's kind of what's going on with the baby. The symptoms that the app says that I would be experiencing right now typically are feeling very exhausted throughout the day, which is so weird because prior to the second trimester, they say that, oh yeah, once you hit your second trimester, you're gonna feel super energized. So it's kind of interesting that they say that a symptom of, you know, the end of the 18th week is that you're really tired and kind of falling into bed. I definitely do not feel exhausted at all. I feel, if anything, I feel great. I feel like normal. I don't really feel pregnant, to be honest. The next thing is backaches, and I definitely do have that. So it's definitely like lumbar spine, like lower back for sure. No pain in the upper back at all. Just really that lower back pain, which makes sense because my belly's just expanding outward, and obviously there's more weight in that area of my body. So that is like a little annoying. Like right now my back hurts, but it's not like excruciating. I haven't been taking any like Tylenol or anything to deal with the ache. I've just sort of accepted that's a part of it. And there's obviously a reason why it's aching. It's not a problem. It's normal. What else? Leg cramps. They said that this is a thing that can happen, especially at night. You feel these cramps shooting down your legs. I've not felt any cramping, knock on wood. There's a few reasons why they say you might have cramping, and that's, so it's muscle spasms basically, but it's due to the extra weight that you may be carrying around, that the blood vessels are constricted from the uterus, so the blood flow going down from your heart to your legs is not as steady. And the other two possible reasons could be your diet and not being fully hydrated. Very intriguing. Of course, they made a point of saying for those last 2 points specifically that there was no, confirmed studies that had been done on whether it was diet or hydration related, but come on, probably is. But luckily I'm not experiencing any leg cramps. So in terms of like how I'm feeling, I'm literally feeling amazing. Like I notice at night, like I can't lay in positions for too long because it just becomes, I don't know, it's a hard thing to describe. It's just uncomfortable. I'm most comfortable on my side, and I take a pillow and I push it against my stomach, and that's really comforting to have something like up against my belly. And then my boobs are super, like, I can't not wear a bra, basically. So I sleep with a sports bra on. I sleep with more of like a less structured bra than I wear during the day. Like it has no padding, it's just a sports bra, but it keeps them like together because when I lay on my back especially, they spread out to the side. And I know that's like a thing that big boobs do, but when you don't have super big boobs, you're just not used to that sensation. And so there's all this like weight over here, and it's just weird and uncomfortable. And then if I lay on my side, they're all like squished together, and it's not comfortable. So when I have slept without a bra, I'll literally have to put like a part of the blanket or a pillow in between my boobs. But then it's weird because when I sleep with a sports bra, it's way more comfortable. I think just having them up and in and compacted, it's just more comfortable for me. So there's that. So moving on to the next topic. I am gonna mix up my ketones right now though. So I have my water bottle here full of ice, and I'm just going to hopefully not knock the camera down when I do this. So today I'm drinking raspberry lemonade. So this is the exogenous ketone supplement that I use if this is the first video that you're watching of mine. So I've been on the keto diet for, it's been over 3 weeks now, since I've been pregnant in my second trimester. I've done keto before and had amazing results and absolutely loved it. Went through a period of time where I didn't do keto, which was really, really hard, and I never want to go back to that place again. Let me pause. So literally all I've done is added this powder to my ice water, and now I'm shaking it up in my cup. And I have to shake it up pretty aggressively, so bear with me. So you want to make sure all that powder dissolves. So this is an exogenous ketone supplement. It's made by the company Pruvit. I am an independent promoter with the company Pruvit, and I have a lot of links below where you can find out more information about this product. I've been drinking it in my second trimester, like I said, and coupling it with the ketogenic diet, but you don't have to do the ketogenic diet. You can drink this product and it'll get you into ketosis in 60 minutes or less. So you can do the keto diet exclusively and get into nutritional ketosis on your own, but it's a very difficult state to remain in because you need to be under 50 grams of carbohydrates per day. So drinking ketones, I can consume 100 grams, probably even more of carbohydrates a day, so double the usual ketogenic diet and still get the exact same benefits. Personally, I work better burning fat for fuel. My body bloats up when I eat too many carbs and sugars and processed foods. I feel really sluggish, I feel anxious, I have difficulty sleeping. There's all sorts of issues that arise when I've been eating a higher carbohydrate diet and then switching to ketogenic or low carb. It's literally amazing how these issues, they just diminish. And all of a sudden you're like, wow, I have incredible energy. I'm not feeling anxious all day long for no reason. My appetite is completely regulated. I don't feel this insatiable need to just be eating stuff all the time. And that's to do with eating fats. If you're eating healthy fats, like avocados and grass-fed butter, ghee, coconut oil, like you're fueling your body, it's being able to produce ketone bodies. So I'm not gonna get into the science. There's so much that I could talk about and it really gets me excited, but I'm gonna keep this video to just the basics about what I've been doing and what I am doing moving in now to the 19th week of my pregnancy. So like I said, for diet, I am doing a low carb ketogenic diet, not super strict keto. So I definitely am eating more than that 50 grams. Let me have a sip here. So good. It's raspberry lemonade. So what are some things that I would eat in a day? Let me just kind of briefly summarize what I would eat. So breakfast, I love omelets. Anything in them, ham, bacon, sausage. I always have a meat in them though. I don't like just a veggie omelet for some reason. And then like green peppers or green onions I really like. Banana peppers for that contrasting flavor. Goat cheese or American cheese. So that's something that is processed, but I like to have it in an omelet and I'm gonna allow myself to do that. That's like the only thing that I do that isn't ketogenic. And it's only in an omelet that I like American cheese. I don't know what that is. What else do I like? Mushrooms and of course regular cheddar cheese, just really any veggie. And then I'll have that with like half an avocado sliced with salt and pepper and like an almond flour bread that I make in the microwave. If you want the recipe to that, comment below. It's super easy, super simple, takes a minute and a half, and you have this beautiful almond flour bread that you can slice in half and toast and eat either savory with like butter or cream cheese and some tomatoes on there, or you can have it sweet with some cream cheese and strawberries. It's just a really awesome way to like round out a breakfast when you're on keto. So that's typically a breakfast. Another breakfast would be full-fat Greek yogurt with strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and a grain-free granola. I often put peanut butter in my full-fat yogurt as well. Obviously, it's unflavored. There's no sweetener. But if you do want your yogurt sweeter, I would definitely recommend getting that Faye full-fat 5% yogurt and adding stevia or erythritol to it. Rather than buying a sweetened yogurt, because that's not good. You don't want to do that. So you can still have sweet yogurt. You should just do it yourself. And then lunches, we try to do a meal prep once a week where we cook like 2 to 3 bigger meals. So last week we did a ground turkey shepherd's pie made with like a pureed cauliflower mash. We did a kind of chipotle, it was dark chicken, or what are they called? Chicken thighs. And we cooked them in a pot, like stewed chicken with tomatoes and chipotle and a bunch of other stuff. And that is amazing over spaghetti squash with like some cheese and avocado and cilantro and salsa and sour cream. And you get this Mexi bowl. So we did that. And then we did barbecue chicken with grilled zucchini and red peppers, asparagus. We had New York strip the other night. So there's so many things you can eat, you guys. The key is going to the grocery store and getting some key things like almond flour, ghee, coconut oil. There's some key grocery items that you may not have in your house just eating the regular standard American diet that you do need to get to be able to make all of these things. But then once you have those, it's like you buy a bag of almond flour and it'll last you. So what are some other examples? I really like almond flour crackers dipped in cream cheese. I really like, what do I eat? Like just straight up cheese with pickles and meats. You can do lettuce wraps. You just take, some uncured Black Forest ham with some cheese and some tomatoes and wrap it in iceberg lettuce with some mustard and mayonnaise. Super good. We did turkey meatballs with a homemade mushroom soup gravy. Amazing. I eat a ton of broccoli. We just buy the big frozen bags and then you can cook it, microwave it if you have to go to work. And then we do keep fresh stuff for when we're at home and not needing to work. Because it keeps obviously better to have frozen veggies, but fresh tastes way better. But definitely have a bag of frozen green beans, frozen broccoli. The cauliflower rice is an awesome option. And then there's a lot of great to-go products. Like Quest makes awesome granola bars. They make awesome keto cookies. And then I love their Quest protein powder. So post-workout, I'll have like a chocolate protein shake, or I'll have the vanilla protein with strawberries and raspberries. So that's kind of some things that I would eat, some of my favorite things. In terms of workouts, currently I'm doing Beachbody's 21-day fix. So yesterday we did Pilates, today it's cardio. It's a 21-day program, and then after that we're just gonna pick another Beachbody program. So I subscribe to Beachbody on Demand. I'm not affiliated with Beachbody at all, but I really, really like their workouts. It's $100 for the entire year, and there's hundreds of workout programs that you can do from home. So my husband and I are doing that right now. Today's day 12, I believe, of 21-day fix, so we're doing super awesome. And then in terms of supplementation, so I do my exogenous ketones. I do trace minerals electrolytes, which I have to show you guys right here. I really like this electrolyte product. It's got magnesium, potassium, B6, taurine, and ionic trace minerals. So I take 2 tablets when I drink my ketones. Having electrolytes is super important when you're on keto. I won't get into the science, but it's definitely something that I recommend. And getting a high quality electrolyte from an actual vitamin shop, because there's a lot of just like whatever electrolytes that you can pick up that are cheap. If it's too cheap, it's not gonna work. So don't even bother with it. You know, spend the extra money, get a good quality electrolyte product. Pruvit actually makes an electrolyte product. I haven't tried it yet, but it's a powdered form that you just add directly to your ketones. So that's something I'm gonna be incorporating when this bottle is over. And then I take Ritual for my prenatal vitamin. So I should have brought the bottle to show you guys, but it's like a very clean prenatal vitamin, and it's the only one that in my research I found didn't have a bunch of additives, and it's like a clear capsule, and then it has a smaller capsule within the capsule. So it's just, I'll bring it next time, I'll show you guys in my next video, but Ritual prenatal vitamins, I'm really pleased with it. I have it on an auto ship, so it just comes out of my account, it's delivered every month. I don't have to worry about my prenatals. I take 2 of those a day. And then just drinking lots of water, drinking half my weight in ounces of water a day. So I aim to drink 3 of my blender bottles of water a day to keep those hydration levels up. So that is my 19-week, well, beginning of the 19th week, end of the 18th week recap. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, please comment. I really appreciate all the views that I have on this channel, and building it slowly and providing you guys with an insight or a glimpse into my journey with my keto pregnancy. I have a group on Facebook if you're interested in joining that I just started up. There's only a couple of members so far, but it's the keto diet for conception, pregnancy, and beyond. So people that have had a baby and they're trying to get their body back, or they just need more energy to play with their little tiny infant. It's going to be an awesome resource for us to share about our journeys, share about the food that we're eating, the way we're feeling, and just sharing articles and science-related material about the ketogenic diet during pregnancy and for conception and beyond, because it is so controversial still. So if you'd like to be part of that Facebook group, message me below and I'll add you on Facebook and add you to that group. If you wanted to try exogenous ketones, then definitely I have links below where you can learn more about the product. You can purchase the product directly. The best way to get involved is doing what we call a 10-day challenge. So that comes with 10 packets of these exogenous ketones in all different flavors. And you drink 2 a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and you really get to feel the benefits of the ketones just in 10 days. And it plugs you into this awesome community that we have with Pruvit. Like, if you're a person that's looking for community of people that are always striving for better, that are there to just literally raise each other up, then Pruvit is a wonderful community to be part of, especially now during this COVID situation with the quarantine. It's like, I mean, I'm an in-person person. I wish that you could just be sitting with me right now and we could be having a cup of coffee or drinking our ketones and just chatting. But we can't do that. So, you know, I have to get out there and be online as much as possible to try to get this message out, because this product has really drastically changed my life once before. And I fell off the wagon, and that there's a whole backstory to that. But I'm just really, really happy that I decided to start using the supplement again and getting back into the ketogenic lifestyle. And this time, I'm never gonna stop. I mean, I feel way too good to ever go back. And you know what? At first, I was a bit embarrassed about the fact that I had stopped using the product. And now here I am again using it and talking about it again. But I realized that, you know, that's life. And honestly, the experience of stopping the product, stopping the ketogenic diet, and watching myself literally be up here, you know, mentally, physically, just like my entire life was so full and I was so happy, and letting fear, doubt, just like life kind of like tip me back over that edge, and I watched myself literally slide down back to where I was prior. I didn't go fully back, but I went back far enough that it scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh my God, how could this happen? But it's made me stronger, and that's why I'm you know, more fired up than I ever was about sharing ketones and the ketone conversation and the ketogenic lifestyle with people, because it literally could change your life and will change your life. Whether it's fat loss, whether it's just mental clarity and being able to focus on your family and your kids, or maybe you're just like a young couple and you know, you've just been burnt out with work day in and day out, and you get home and you can barely like get it together to make dinner for yourself, and you're just struggling. You know, like, this product is backed by 100% science. There is so much information. It's not just a flash in the pan. The ketogenic diet is here to stay. It's not a fad. It's been around forever. And I'm now going on a rant, so I'm gonna stop. But thank you for watching. Check out the links below. Stay tuned for new videos. I'm gonna be posting new videos now every Sunday. I may do more, but for sure, I'm gonna come at you every Sunday. I think that's all I got for you. All right, have an awesome day. Make sure you follow me on Instagram as well. There'll be a link for that. All right, guys, cheers.